Here's another potential cane scenario. Would be to like a backhand strike here. If I strike here, okay, he might grab and he'll probably bring this arm forward. Okay. Now a lot of things can happen at this instant in time. Okay. If he tries to pull the stick away from me, I'll come in here. If I miss and he comes all the way across his body, I'll come into here. Okay? If he tries to push that, I've got to move. Okay? And I'll get the hit here. Because if I don't move, look at that heel. Oh, gosh, dang, you know. So we've got to remember there's always a counter to everything. And basically, an inexperienced person will probably pull it across and he'll probably get this one. Okay? But a more trained person, he's going to come forward. I've got to move. Okay? Maybe get that hit there. Okay? Then I'll come around this way. Now, from here, he's got to realize, you know, yeah, exactly. He needs to let go. And there's a good chance if that comes, I'm going to be here. I can't. If I'm holding here, you know, yeah, I guess I can do this. But there's always a what if. So we get into here, boom, he pushes that forward, I move. Okay? There comes a point that he's just going to let go. There. Okay? Well, if he goes back and grabs. Okay? However, I can do it too. Okay? There's going to be a trade-off. So you've got to look for these kinds of things. These singular motions are not necessarily reality. You've got to go way beyond that. So, you know, keep that in mind, that there's always a counter. However, as long as you keep in motion and keep moving, less chance of him getting his counter in. And as long as I just keep moving, you know, see, I'm much better. Okay? I'm in much better position as long as I keep kind of attacking and being aggressive. It took him, you know, he had to defend. As long as he has to defend and can't turn the tables, I'm okay. But remember, he's a karate master, okay? There's going to be a lot of stalemates when you do this kind of stuff, okay? But you can see the difference, though, is as long as I'm attacking was more difficult for him. Can't just stop. Once I stop, he'll turn the tables on me like no tomorrow. Okay? So there's always a what if. Pay attention to that. Practice slow at first, and then we do this kind of horseplay all the time. Okay? So it looks kind of odd. But you go against an experienced person, that's what's going to happen, is he's going to counter. And you got to be ready for that. So just keep that in mind. Again, this is just an example of a backhand strike. All the potential things. Yeah. See, this is not even her, boom, right there. Okay? So, you don't know. You might think you got the greatest move in the world, but every time they'll do something unorthodox. I swear you have no idea of things people do. So you can't anticipate. You know if they're going left, right, up, down, high, low.
Preference.
If they're just going to grab you and bite your arm off. You really don't have an idea. Okay? So anyway, an example of a number 2 scenario.